All right, Shalom. Shalom. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh. We'd also like to give double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do group well. And we'd like to say peace, safety, and salutations to the Lord's elect, the hopeful elect in the 1/3. And Lord's will, this lesson is edifying to the sincere sheep of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Baha Rakah Kodash. The Wada Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for giving us the inspiration to do this lesson. And as the title reads, wickedness has to grow. Okay. And the Wada Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai for, giving us this title, which is through the scriptures, first and foremost, through the Holy Spirit. But Lord's will, this lesson will be not only edifying, but also exhorting to the brothers and sisters, which makes me think about Lot, if you want to start with that, vexed, and Peter's, because the times we are in, seeing the wickedness, you get very vexed, you get upset, you get teed off, pissed off, however you want to word it. But we have to understand that this is necessary evil. And when you understand that, that gives you a sense of peace. Okay, it should give you a sense of peace. All right, so let's start off with that.
All right, this is the book of 2 Peter chapter 2 and verse 6. And it says, and turning the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah into ashes, condemn them with an overthrow.
Right, condemn them. So you're going to say something?
No.
Yeah, but when it says Lot vexed, yep, just keep, yep, you good, bro. Keep reading
it. It says, condemn them with an overthrow, making them an ensample unto those that after should live ungodly.
Right. So we understand that there was a time where people got so wicked that after the Lord judged them, he made them to be an example or a warning for other people not to live by.
Yep.
But then we also know we're dealing with the vessel of dishonor, and he's been set up to bring evil into the world. So even though we're vexed by wickedness, hate evil, love good, yes, we also have to grow to the understanding that this has to happen.
Right.
Remember, Yahweh Shai kept expressing to his disciples that he has to be crucified. That's a hard saying.
Yeah.
But we see why it had to happen. So what we're seeing now is why the Lord's going to judge the Babylon the way he is.
Right.
So this has to be. If it ain't being like Sodom and Gomorrah, how can the prophecy in Jeremiah, when it says as Sodom and Gomorrah,
right?
So they have to have these characteristics.
Right.
The Lord said it would be as in the days of Lot. So it has to play out like that. So we actually have and need this to happen. Just like tribulation, Jacob's trouble. These are necessary steps to our deliverance. So before we get so stressed out, so vexed out, you have to sit back in the spirit and say, okay, you know what? This has to happen.
Yeah.
Remember Yahweh Shai said, someone has to deceive me.
Yeah.
And then he had to do it in that certain way. So we're literally watching the movie play out, but the difference is you have real-time emotions when things happen.
Yeah.
Just like in a movie, people get caught up in dramas, romance, they cry. It's just so heart.
They get caught up in it now.
They get caught up in it. Just like, remember Jada Pinkett and Low Down Dirty Shame?
Yeah.
She actually punched the actor.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Yep.
So we're experiencing the movie.
Yep.
So now you have to understand this has to happen. Keep going.
Yep. And it says 2 Peter 2 and verse 7, and delivered just lots.
Yep.
Vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked.
Right. Vexed with the filthy conversation, which we're allowed to be vexed. But you get to a point in this truth where you remember what? Yahweh Shai's peace.
Right.
Because we can't walk around all day miserable. Because in actuality, what need for us to be miserable when even signs of wickedness are letting us know we're at the end?
Right. Right.
See how you learn how to flip a bad situation into a good one? Pretty much the Lord is putting a half glass full spirit on us.
Got a quick precept. This is the book of John 14 and verse 27, because you mentioned peace, right? How how Shai gave us a peace of mind.
Yeah.
This is John 14 and verse 27.
And I've even had to remind myself of that. You'll actually have, there's nothing wrong with that. We don't have the fruit of the new covenant right now to where you actually have to do certain things. You know
Right,
how
right.
you want righteous thoughts?
Of course.
Well, we're not we don't have the new covenant fully. So this is why wicked thoughts go through your head.
There's gonna be schisms.
There's a battle still.
Yeah.
But this is why the Lord said he watch, read it.
Yep. This is John 14:27. Peace I leave with you.
Now look at your situation. You know, you look at your financial woes, your economic, you know, your status, however you want to put it. Not meaning we want to be famous, but we're what? We're low class. You know, we're even Jake that has money is still looked at as what? A nigga.
Oh yeah.
So there's things that Israelites go through no matter what badges of Babylon points they got on. So there's things you still go through here that can't be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
So the Lord is fixing us in the spirit, all right? Even in the midst of wickedness, even lessons like these, humbly speaking, is putting us above the emotion that Esau wants us to be in. They want to vex you.
Yep.
They want to piss you off. They want you to be. I was thinking about that earlier, man, like how I wouldn't want a demon to make me get carnal.
Me neither.
Even though it's like, man, they need to be punched. Because it says a fool's mouth call for strokes. But we can't allow ourselves to get to that because they wouldn't mind getting hit just to mess you up.
Right.
Remember that one Edomite woman? She's looking at the dude. She was like, my choice. Yeah. My choice. Yeah, someone like that. You want to see him get judged. But they have to be doing this. Right. So we got to laugh before you cry.
And that's one thing too. Oh, damn, I forgot my point. I'm sorry. So I'll keep reading. It says, John 14:27, it says, peace I leave unto you, my peace I give unto. Oh, that's the point. So well, I was going to say, because you said that, you know, people like that, they know you like you want to hit them, you know, but we're not. But Yahushua said, what? Vengeance is in my heart.
Boom.
You know, wait till I raise up
and
pray.
Exactly.
So why be mad? I get why you're mad, but why be mad?
Yep.
You see, now it's a good time to be happy.
Yep. Because
I'm going to read this. John 14:27. Peace I leave with you. Right. Yahushua left his peace. You know, Yahushua said, I know that poverty. I know what you're going through. So before I go, I'm gonna give some peace unto you. But really, Yahushua is not gone. He's not here physically. He's here with us in spirit. Peace I leave with you. My peace I give unto you. My peace I give unto you. You see, because imagine, not like that, but imagine the mind of Yahushua knowing that you're about to be crucified, like actually knowing that, you see, because right now the scriptures say that some of us going to die, but we don't know that if it's going to be you or me, you see, to be a martyr, we don't know.
And even in that, you want to pray to be happy in that spirit,
right?
Like, wow, because remember it said the apostles counted it joy, that they suffered.
It said precious in the sight of the Lord is the death of his saints.
Yep.
But right, the apostles counted joy that they were beaten.
Yep. For Yahushua's name's sake.
Exactly. And it says, not as the world giveth, give I unto you.
Yeah, not as the world, because the world gives you temporal, fabricated peace.
Virtual peace.
Thank you. Virtual, and then it comes with a warranty. And then if you don't pay your subscription, now it's gone.
Yep, canceled.
It's canceled. Cancel culture.
And it says, let not your heart, meaning your mind, be troubled.
Right.
Meaning what? Mortal thoughts.
Yeah. Oh, then now you said that.
Oh yeah.
Go to Second Ezra.
Yep.
And it'll go right into it. Yeah. After you finish that, and it'll tie right in.
Got you. One more line. It says, neither let it be afraid.
Yeah. Boom. And then Peter's though, it says
oh yeah, my bad.
That's good. 2 Peter 2:8, for the righteous man dwelling among them, like us. We're righteous men dwelling among wickedness. Okay. Yeah. Right. And it says, in seeing and hearing, look, in seeing and hearing, vexed his righteous soul from day to day to day to day with their unlawful deeds. But the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
Right.
So let them grow. Let them scream, let them party. Then it say, let Edom rejoice and be glad.
Yep.
If you have got to the point in this walk where you say, hey, it's all good, Esau, enjoy it. You now got to say that about Mose.
Yeah.
You got to say that about Lisa Leslie's.
Yep.
You have to, because you're going to get to a point where you're going to give yourself a damn hernia.
You're going to give yourself fucking high blood pressure.
Yeah.
Man.
You can't do that.
Yeah, man.
You got to understand that wickedness has to grow so the Lord can judge it prophetically the way it was prophesied.
Right.
So this thing, it says it has to reach unto heaven.
Yes.
It has to reach unto. They have to blaspheme. They have to do things to kids.
Yes.
You're going to see things that are unseemly, and you have the right to be angry, but understand you have to make sure that in part of that emotion that you remind yourself that this has to happen.
Yeah.
It's like crops. It has to grow until harvest time. Right. You can't cut it too early because it ain't going to be fully developed.
Right, exactly.
You know, it has to actually grow to a level. That's why in the scriptures it's referred to as the earth is ripe.
Harvest.
The harvest is ready. Okay. And imagine being a farmer and you don't got money and you want to hurry up and cut the growth off. You're not going to get the same amount.
Right. So
the Lord is allowing this to grow so he gets every single drop, every kernel, you know, every piece of crop of evil is going to be burned up. But now let's jump to Second Ezra's going into
you about the thoughts?
Yep.
I started 13, said, right?
Yep.
This is Second Ezra's chapter 14 and verse 13. It says, now therefore set thine house in order.
Right. As everything's going crazy, as people are losing it, women are marrying their virtual husbands.
Yeah, see that? Yeah, the AI.
Marrying Eiffel Towers.
Yep.
Giving sacrificing her children to Molech, i.e. the school system, right? Doing all these things. What are we here to do? Getting our house in order. Hey, Noah kept building. You got to keep building. But as you're building, you understand this has to happen.
Yep.
You know, where you can't marvel now seeing a man in a dress. Do we want to see that? No.
Of course not.
Do we want that? No. But we understand this has got to be.
And guess it's prophecy.
It's prophecy.
If this, just like Howard Shai said that these are the beginnings of sorrows.
There you go.
You see, just like the old saying goes, we talking about before the lesson.
Yep.
It says that before it gets better, it's don't get worse.
Yep.
You see, it's all. Listen, it got to get bad before Howard Shai comes back. Why you think we're silent crying? You see, it makes sense. And keep in mind that this is all, this is all the Lord's movie. You see, so the Lord is in control of everything.
Look, it may get worse before it gets better, but it will get better.
Exactly.
That's a true saying, man.
And that's why the scriptures say, better is the end of a thing than the beginning.
Yep, exactly.
See, so now that we're growing, towards the harvest being ripe, aka, towards the end of this eon, hey man, be happy.
Yeah.
See, because we're living at the end of Esau's era.
Exactly.
You see?
Exactly. So let them keep doing that.
Yeah.
We're gonna reprove, rebuke, and exhort. Yeah. But that's their part. That's their lot.
and bro, to be honest, man, just like you said, every time I see like a Transformer article, some off the wall BS, I laugh.
Yep, I laugh too.
It's a man in his dress. You look stupid.
Yep.
Just laugh it off.
I said that grown ass man in a dress. It's crazy.
Foolish.
But they gotta be. It's gotta grow. Keep going.
Back in 2 Ezra 14:13, and it says, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble.
Right. You have a brother that may not be on that level yet. So this is why the Lord, through the Holy Spirit, is putting lessons on us like this to feed Yahweh Shai's sheep, to say, hey, it's okay. But listen, don't kill yourself in the midst of it says be angry and sin not.
Right, exactly.
You have the right to be angry. But how long do you just stay angry, pissed off in the corner?
Right. Until
you realize, man, I'm tripping. You gotta be doing this.
Yeah.
You gotta be doing that. They gotta be evil. You get mad. I let go of the end of years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but you brothers coming in, they're like, man, the black woman, man. But it's like she gotta do that.
That's their lot.
That's her lot. So focus on the elect.
Yeah. Just like the Truman Show. When he was got hip to what they were doing, he like kind of bugged out.
Yeah.
But we're hip and we're not bugging out. We're going with the the motion of the ocean. You see?
And now is the time where you learn to apply wisdom the most. I had to go in a gas station the other day, and it was a transformer,
Mhm.
you know, and I just applied wisdom. I'm gonna be honest, I ain't look him in the eye, like,
Course
you know what I
not.
mean.
Right,
But I didn't give off the energy like I was uncomfortable,
right,
because
right.
I had to get
Mhm.
gas.
Right.
I'm like, oh yeah, can I just get da? And then they try to make a small talk. Oh, yeah, I know. And then I just left.
Mhm.
You know, that's because that's a test.
Mhm.
Satan is trying to pick at you, poke at you. You got to maneuver around it, man, because there's like a good quote. It says the key to martial arts is not to use it.
Wow.
And wisdom is
That's
what?
heavy.
Better than weapons of war.
That's
So
right.
we want to be able to apply the wisdom instead of sitting there getting in an argument with a legion. I don't want to get in an argument with a legion.
That's gonna get you nowhere.
Keep going.
And it says, and now renounce corruption.
Yep.
Let
and that's what we're doing.
Yep.
We've renounced corruption. Just because we not going up to a pride event
Right.
and camping, that don't mean we wicked.
Right.
We're applying wisdom.
Right. Exactly.
Because I seen you got offshoot camps doing that.
Yeah, I've seen that.
You seen that shit?
Yeah.
Literally, I just seen it the other day.
Oh wow.
They were standing in the middle. God's word. I'm like, these are fools, man. And anybody watching them is gonna burn right with them.
Tripping.
You know?
Tripping. And it says, verse 14, let go from thee mortal thoughts.
Yep.
Cast away the burdens of man. Put off now the weak nature.
Hey, cast away the burdens of man. You got to stop burdening yourself. And I'm speaking from example, man. I'm experienced burdening myself, being pissed off, being angry. You know, you'll deteriorate. You'll actually you'll harm yourself because you're so angry. You have to get to the point to say this is necessary evil.
Yeah, you can stress yourself out.
Yep.
You know, and in the world, I knew a woman that died from stress.
Yep. They call you a stress box.
Yeah.
Don't, hey, brothers, and you few sisters, you know, do not stress yourselves out, okay?
Yeah.
Do not stress yourselves out. No, this is necessary evil. This has got to happen. Yahweh Shemashah got me. And guess what, brothers and you few sisters, it's going to get worse.
Mm-hmm.
But it has to get worse. You're going to see. I gave up on every article about kids in school. Remember when it was all coming out?
Yeah.
I just had to let it go.
Yeah, you got to. It's going to keep coming.
Yeah. You get to, how many lessons can you do? And it keeps happening. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe the first time you're like, oh, we got to do a lesson on this.
Yeah.
And then by the 18th one, you I can't do no more lessons on it. Because these are necessary evils that are going to be in play until the destruction comes. Mm-hmm. You know?
And just to be honest, hey, bro, if any brother feel that they got to, you know, I'm going to speak plain. Yeah. If you got to hit somebody, hey, I'll be honest, go work out. Either work out, you know, go sign for boxing, jiu-jitsu, hoop. I like hooping. I like playing fucking basketball from time to time. You know, hey, those good outlets to let some steam off. Then once you let that steam off, trust me, you would not feel that way after you accomplish that, you know, that hobby.
Especially as men, you know, like Apostle Paul said, I don't speak of commandment. I speak as a man. But to every Israelite brother out there, if you ain't yet, work out. And you don't need a gym membership. Okay, you can work out in your home, you know, wherever. You can literally work out. I work out at home. You know what I mean? Because we're as men and we're only getting older in this flesh. So you got to maintain this flesh, help your stress levels. You know, certain things you take to balance your hormone. You know, you got to do all these things. But let's keep going.
All right, and it says, let go from thee mortal thoughts.
Yep.
Cast away the burdens of man.
Yep.
Put off now the weak nature.
Yep.
And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from these times.
Why?
For yet greater evils.
There's greater evils. Keep going.
Than those which thou hast seen.
And looking around.
Right.
You see right now,
man,
like it's bad, but we're being told greater evils is coming
than right now.
So wickedness has to grow. Keep going.
Yep. And it says, greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
Keep going.
Look how much the world shall be weaker through age, so much the more shall evils increase upon them that dwell therein.
So evil is going to increase.
Yes.
Now the brother posted a beautiful precept. The water for your precepts, brothers. We see you. There was one brother, he posted one that I wanted the precept. Brothers are going in. But excuse me, it was, where is it? It was in Psalms, the brother Bayan. Right here. Psalms 37. Beautiful. Let's go there real quick. Check this out. And then from there, you can go to 2 Corinthians 5. Yeah, go to 2 Corinthians 5, and then we'll go to Joel and Rev after.
All right.
But check this out. This is Psalms 37. Beautiful precept. Just give me a minute. Right here, Psalms 37. You mind reading it, brother?
And verse
start at 1.
Okay, let me go to it real quick.
Yeah.
Psalm 37 and verse 1, it says, "Fret not thyself because of evildoers." Good. Beautiful precept.
We can't be fretting.
Right.
You over here tripping.
Right.
You have the right to be angry.
Right.
But you got to come to a point in this walk is, how long are you just going to stay angry and pissed off? Now you can't even drink yayan. You right though?
Right. No, for
you
real.
You can't be, then Satan get you. You know what I mean?
You can't be the hawk around here, man.
You can't. You know, keep going.
And it says, "Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity."
Yeah, especially like Jake. They like to flaunt women, kiss them and shit, and you all standing there. I get vexing.
Yeah.
But you can't, look at that like they're winning and you're losing.
Exactly. And I ain't gonna lie, I have that spirit hop on me a couple times here and there, but I had told myself that, hey, fuck that shit. That shit vain.
Yep.
Just be honest.
Yep.
You see?
Keep going. Watch this one. Verse 2.
Verse 2, it says, "For they shall soon
be
cut down like the grass and wither as the green herb."
Ooh, from there, we got to go to Joel.
Yes.
We got to go to Joel. Let's grab that. Going into 3 and 13.
Okay, yep.
Because this is why the scriptures talk about compare wickedness to like crops and growth. Because just like, you know what I mean? Look, look, the nations will be judged. So it has to get more wicked.
It said will.
Yep.
Guaranteed, man.
Yep.
This is the book of Joel 3 and verse 13. Start 13, right?
Yeah, we'll get to the point. I mean, you could start at 10, but it's going into World War III.
I start you at 13.
So what's that show you is everything's got to increase. Something's going to have to happen to make the third woe. Something's going to have to increase to bring the MOTB.
Right.
So things have to get worse.
Yeah.
So other things can play out.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like it has to get like that.
Yeah. I remember that elder Michael Hala out there in LA. He had said like a couple months back, he was like, well, you're going to have like certain, events that are going to lead up to bigger events.
Right.
AKA prophecy.
Exactly.
See?
Exactly.
So it makes sense why things have to increase.
Right.
So this is
the debt ceiling had to increase.
Right.
Pestilence has to increase.
Mm-hmm.
Famines has to increase.
Yeah.
Tribulation has to increase. But things are going to be the reason why it's increasing.
A chain reaction.
The growth has to take place for a chain reaction.
This is Joel 3 and 13. "Put ye in the sickle for the
no, start up, brother.
My bad.
It's good.
Verse 10. Joel 3 and 10.
You start at 9 for the context.
Okay. Joel 3 and 9. "Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles,"
which we do at camp.
Yep.
Right. Lessons.
Yep. Mm-hmm. "Prepare war."
Oh, so if somebody comes up and say they're a Gentile, go to Joel 3 and 9. Right?
Right.
And then if they say, well, no, I'm the other Gentile, then go to Romans 2.
Right.
And then Romans 3.
Right.
So now where we at?
Right.
So where we at?
Right.
Right, bro? So that's a cut. So that's all you got to do with them.
Right.
Keep going.
"Prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Yeah.
Let all the men of war draw near."
So something's going to have to happen for all the men of war to draw near.
Right.
And you're seeing that right now because of what? The dollar, the dominance of dollar. China is now trading with yuan. With who was it? Was it India? I think India. Iran made the US dollar illegal. And they said if anybody they catch spending it, it's going to be, I think, the death penalty or prison.
Oh, wow.
So you can't. So things are happening, though. Damn. But see how it has to play out?
Yeah.
What led up to Russia being the guard unto them? What led up to being sit down in the dust? Right. What led to being shameful spewing?
Right.
Things had to happen so you can see the prophecy now. So this is what's going on. We're seeing why it says the days are lying. Right. We're seeing inequity shall abound. Right. The love of many wax cold. So like, oh, wow.
Exactly. We're seeing the words hop off the page, literally.
We're seeing the growth.
Exactly.
It's just like a farmer. Oh, you see it budding? Wow. Like, remember the 12 years a slave? He didn't see the cotton, so he sent him to another plantation, and then he saw the cotton, so he said, come on back.
Yep.
See? So we're seeing, with you seeing the wickedness, you got to look at it as you seeing a crop grow that's getting ready to be cut off, right?
And these are just signs, before their second return of Yahushua.
Yep.
That's what Yahushua said.
Yep.
verse 9, Joel 3:9. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up.
Yep.
Beat your plowshares into swords.
So something needs to happen. Tension needs to grow. So countries are now deviating from agriculture to military. See?
Right.
So this means it has to increase. That's why Yahushua said there'll be rumors of war, but the end's not yet.
Right.
They have to bring rumors, threats, so that they can be like, what? Oh, we got to band up for war.
Right.
See? So we need 1 + 1 so we can see 2.
Right.
You know?
That makes sense.
Right.
And it says, beat your plowshares into swords.
Oh, we have to see the last days, perilous times. We have to see men being lovers of themselves. We don't love ourselves.
No.
We don't love the flesh we're in, but you're seeing Israelites do that. So these are all things, seducing spirits. These things are all the key components to the end days for you to know that.
Yep.
You know, them, bringing in a famine. So you're saying, oh man, this is controlled, but it's still a famine.
Yeah.
You know, oh man, dang, look what they're doing to kids, but it's still prophecy.
Yeah.
See?
Exactly. And it says, in your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves.
Oh, we have to see the weak saying they're strong.
And
they're saying it.
Right. And they're saying it.
They're saying it now. The big one was what? North Korea. They were talking big mess. But and guess what led to it? Biden being in office.
Mm-hmm.
See? So certain components were key players to what we're seeing now.
Yeah.
Just like today. Keep going.
And it says, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about thither, because thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat.
So now we need to see that.
Right.
We need to see tribulation in the Middle East. We need to see sounds of battle.
Right.
Rumors of war. Everyone's focused on Gog and Crane. Something through prophecy is going to turn your attention from Russia to the Middle East.
Yeah.
That's what we're waiting on.
Yeah, because that's what World War III is going to happen.
Exactly.
Not over there in Ukraine.
Right.
But in the Middle East.
So expect a double F.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Right? You got to expect something to happen to bring it this way. And then just, Babylon, it's just like that.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, you're chilling, pissed off at Moe's, and then breaking news, something great going on.
Yep.
You see? Keep going.
And it says, verse 12, it says, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Keep going.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
See? Remember, it says evil shall increase.
Yep.
So that means this harvest of wickedness that's growing, it has to get to the level to where it's ripe, and then it's sickle time.
Right.
See? So even like I was pissed off the other day, I was just sitting there like, man. And then the Spirit hit me. The Holy Spirit hit me. And I said, oh, it's got to increase.
Right.
So it helped me, It helped me in the spirit. Like, right. I don't need to be tripping like that. Keep going.
And it says, for the harvest is ripe.
Yep.
Come get you down, for the press is full.
So the press needs to be full.
Right.
Keep going.
Talking about the wine press, right?
Right.
Okay, right. And it's it says that Yahushua is gonna come back in the that's
so it's gotta get to that level to where it's full, so it's not ripe yet.
Wow.
You know what proves it's not ripe yet? We're still here.
Right.
We're still teaching.
Right.
Jeremiah 8:20.
That's spirit.
No, yeah.
That's spirit.
Yep.
Jeremiah 8:20.
Beautiful.
You still here, right?
Beautiful.
It says we are yet in this day in our captivity.
Perfect precept.
This is Jeremiah 8 in verse 20. It says, the harvest is past, the summer is ended, and we are not saved.
Right, we're not saved yet. So we're waiting for this in particular harvest, this in particular growth. So this is why you're seeing wickedness increase, so it can fulfill that.
Right.
You see?
Yep.
So with us still around, that means it's not evil enough.
Right. Oh, shit.
It ain't evil enough. But guess what?
Guess
what, though? That's a doctrine through Esau. It's called Frankism, redemption through sin.
I remember you put me onto that.
Yeah, where every day they had to do something immoral.
Yep.
Because they said there's only a certain level of wickedness that can be in the earth until the Lord has to do something.
And you know, the elites know about that doctrine.
So they have to do everything wicked. So they're in a trick bag. Yep.
Damn.
Yep.
Well, it says that what the House said, no flesh, there shall no flesh be saved.
Exactly.
So the House had to come back.
Exactly.
Because if he don't,
exactly,
it's gonna get more wicked.
Yep. Back at Joel 3:13.
And it's Joel 3:13. It says, "Come get you down, for the press is full.
Yep.
The fats overflow."
So the fat ain't overflowing yet.
Man,
it's getting there though. It's getting there. That's why you brothers are seeing like everybody's a mo now.
Yeah.
Everybody's with it now.
Yep.
So that's the fat that's growing, but now it's got to be overflow.
It's got to blossom.
It's got to blossom. There's got to be all this going on, you know, to kids, everything.
Yeah.
Money,
all that,
everything. You know, it sucks. Adultery, everything, murder, everything.
Yeah.
Blood touches blood. It's going to get worse in Jake neighborhoods. There's going to be more violence. Love Manny wax cold.
Yeah.
It's got to get worse than what you see right now. Chicago's going to get worse. Okay.
Philly's going to get worse.
Philly, Utah, you know, you name it.
Babylon going to get worse.
It's going to get worse. It's going to get worse. But what's that? Acts 14:22. Through much tribulation, we shall enter into the kingdom. But this is a blessing that we know that. That's why wisdom and knowledge will be our stability. Because people are going to start losing it because they're going to expect it to go down.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to expect it to decrease. So when it starts increasing, they're going to lose it. Parents are going to lose it at school board meetings. People are going to lose it with the government. That's prophecy. So these things are the necessaries to bring it up to a higher level.
Right. Yep.
Keep going.
And it says the fats overflow.
Yep.
For their wickedness is great.
See? Their wickedness is great. So guess what? Even though the wickedness to us seems great, it's going to get greater.
Ooh.
It's going to the point to where the Lord now says their hurtful works are fulfilled. So their hurtful works aren't fully fulfilled. But it's just about there though.
Man.
Right? It's just about there. Where you going?
Psalm 14, but I grab whatever you need.
Well, I was going to say 2nd Ezra 5, and then we'll end it with Rev
2nd Ezra 5.
14.
Yep, gotcha.
Did you want your precept though?
Real quick, yeah. This is the book of Psalm 14.
So you know what, brothers? It's okay. It's okay. It's good. They're gonna get theirs.
Right, for you.
They're gonna get there. That's why it says 10,000 on their side.
Right.
Because they all wicked.
Yeah. And also too, it says that was that Ecclesiastes 8:11. It says that because judgment is not executed speedily,
it's fully set to do evil.
Exactly. So it got it. Yep. So people out here, they're like, oh man, we just doing what we want to do. Nah, the Lord is allowing to do that so he can judge you.
Yep.
It's Psalm 14 and verse 1. It
so
says,
they gotta have Sodom and Gomorrah parades in Jerusalem.
You have to.
They just did one. Oh, but they have to do that.
I'm not surprised.
And what they do it on? Rockefeller Boulevard.
Oh.
They gotta do this though. They're giving the Lord the reason. They're giving him the this is all being set up for the green light. You know what I mean? Like, so what? Esau's gonna be sitting there at a charity fundraiser and then get judged? No, he got to be in the middle of something.
Right. So the judgment that Yahweh Shema Shai is going to bestow upon the wicked is justified.
It will be shown to be justified. Yeah. You'll know why. You'll know why Babylon burns.
Right. And people going to know that it's from a higher power.
Exactly.
This is Psalm 14 and 1. It says, the fool have said in his heart, there is no God.
Yep.
They are corrupt.
Yeah.
They have done abominable works.
Right. Like recently they said they took out the Bible from some elementary school.
Yes.
But good.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Like Elder Pastor said, they don't understand it anyway.
Exactly.
But they got to do that.
Yep.
So good. What we mad? What you mad for? Look when they get our Bible.
Yeah.
Look when vocab has it. So good. Take it away from them. That's a famine of the word.
Yeah.
Good.
Yep.
Keep going.
And it says they are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good.
Right.
The Lord looked down from heaven upon the children of men to see if there were any that did understand and seek the Most High, meaning the heathen. They are all gone aside. They are altogether become filthy. There is none that do good. No, not one.
There you go. So,
but the hopeful elect.
Right. So you still got people trying to be. Nah, y'all all gotta get guilty.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
They all gotta
get guilty. Second Esdras.
5.
Yeah.
It's Second Esdras 5.
You know, we just want to do a quick lesson on this, especially the time we're in.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You get so vexed, but this is what the Yahushua was talking about, the peace. See, the comforter is comforting us.
Hey, look what say finally some good news.
Exactly.
Yep.
Finally, some good news.
Peace. Second Esdras 5 and verse 1, it says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, meaning the signs.
Yeah, concerning.
Right.
Yep.
Behold, the day shall come.
And there's going to be a lot of tokens.
Oh, yeah.
But there's things that have to play out for these tokens to come to pass. Keep going.
Yep. That they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number.
So those that dwell on the earth going to be taken in a great number. Through what ways are going to be? Through Jacob's trouble, right? FEMA, ultimately third woe. Y'all going to be taken in a great number. And you look around you. Look at these people. They are putting themselves in a position for the Lord to judge them. So good. Now I'm at the point, if somebody do something to me, I say, good, now the Lord gonna get you.
Yep.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I'm not gonna get pissed off. You know, I mean, of course, what's right is right. But at the end of the day, I'm at the point now where I need to preserve my voice. I need to preserve my energy, my spirit. So you know what? I get out your way and I just say, the Lord gonna get you.
And also, too, preserve your peace.
Yep. So these people are being marked.
Yeah.
They're being marked.
Highly marked.
If the elect's being marked for salvation, you mean to tell me these people are being marked for destruction?
Oh, yeah. And it says, verse 2 Esdras 5 and 1, that they which dwell upon earth shall be taken in a great number. That's a lot of people.
Yeah.
And the way of truth shall be hidden.
The famine.
Yep.
The famine of the word. Keep going.
And the land shall be barren of faith.
Ooh. So it's gotta increase so that you ain't gonna see faith out here.
Oh man,
you seen it now.
Right now.
You seen it now.
We seen it right now.
Yep. Yep.
Verse 2, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest.
So it's gonna increase worse than what you see right now.
We just gotta brace ourselves.
Right.
That's all.
It was so bad in the days of Lot that these people wanted to lay with angels, man. Okay? So you're going to see freakier shit go on in churches. You're going to see incontinency increase, sexual urges and desires.
Yeah.
It's going to increase on these people. That's why the Lord taking that spirit off of us. Well, we ain't all, shorty, what's up? What's up?
Oogly googly.
Yeah, that youthful lust. Like, I'm chilling. I'm tired. You know, I got to go home and pray. I got to do a lesson.
I got to go to work in the morning.
I got to work. But they not like that.
Right.
They like, man, fuck that. Because that's the pandemonium. Remember, all demons on deck.
Yeah.
That's what you're seeing right now. You're seeing wickedness increase to a certain level. So the judgment is justified.
Yep. And it says, 2 Esdras 5 and 2, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest.
Yep.
Or that thou hast heard long ago.
Right. And you look, World Star, Instagram. So guess what? There's going to be more twerking and, all that's going to be worse. It's going to be worse. Your dream girl, okay? The girl you lusting after, she gonna go down the road of she go down a different road, man.
Mm-hmm.
People going to do things, man. People going to do things that they didn't think they would do because there's spirits on them. Shit, we was just, I was drunk. See? People going to do things that they normally wouldn't do because we're in the end. We're in a time where wickedness has to increase to a level to where it's going to be justified when 200 million missiles hit this place. It's got to go to a level to where it becomes the lake of fire. They got to be like this. So let their ass go. Let these little nigga babies go nigga on. Keisha, Cole, Ken, Karen, let them keep being that.
Yep.
You trip out because Esau the devil. I like seeing him be the devil. When I watch slavery movies, I like seeing him because I can see how he really feel.
Yeah.
That's how he got. I like seeing him show himself. Show those horns. He's supposed to.
Show them horns, boy.
Yeah. You got something?
Oh, no, at the moment, no.
Okay, then we'll end on Rev.
Okay, Rev
14. 14. Let him, man.
Yeah, because might as well, because Esau, this your last go around.
Yeah, you driving down the street.
Yeah.
Stop mugging people. Stop making eye contact with these people. Let their ass be.
Mm-hmm.
You see the little nigga run the road, you get mad. He put his arms up like what? Tell him nothing, man. You got it, bro. My fault. My fault, brother. Put up the prayer hands. I'm sorry, bro. My fault. We have to check ourselves. Okay? We can get upset, we get pissed off, but don't allow them to make you react.
Mm-hmm. And then once you react,
They got you.
Exactly. You give them power.
Yeah. Look, doom for worshipers of the beast. You are looking at the worshipers of the beast. You're looking at the worshipers.
Mm-hmm.
They're worshiping Satan. They're worshiping Babylon. They're worshiping Esau's lifestyle. They're fully in the set to do evil.
They're through.
They're through. They're uncorrectable.
Let them get it.
They're not going to repent. What the scripture? Let them be filthy still.
Yep.
Let them be filthy. This shit got to get filthier. The scum. They got to put themselves in a position so they can be fuel for the fire.
Yeah. If the Lord had to burn this place by nuclear thermal destruction, that's how you know this place is wicked.
They got to take the mark.
Yeah.
They got to take the mark.
This place is wicked, bro.
They got to take the jab.
Right. They have to.
They got to. How is prophecy going to be fulfilled?
Right.
How is 2/3 going to be cut off? How's it going to be goats in Basra? They got to be proud. They got to be wicked.
Oh, real quick, speaking of that, I'm sorry. Well,
yeah, what you got?
Second Esdras, piece that proud, right? Second Esdras 8 and verse 50. And it says, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's it.
Because of what? Also because of wickedness.
Yep.
You see?
So prepare yourselves to see people blatantly scoffing at the Bible. You know, people gonna start putting their middle fingers up to the Lord. You know, they think he's in the in the sky.
Yep.
When they don't know the Lord everywhere. You know what I mean? But the point is, people gonna start putting their middle fingers up at the sky. F God. Now what?
Yep.
You're gonna have to understand that. They're going to do things and say things to you. Remember, it says, where's the promise of thy coming?
Yep.
They're going to say that. They're going to be in that spirit. Where's your God at? And you got to be able to calm down. Chill's good. Don't be like, oh, man, we lost because the Lord didn't show himself. Nah, man. This shit got to be this way. They got to blaspheme. They got to talk shit. They got to do things so the Lord can judge them.
Mm-hmm.
Rev 14.
Back in Revelation 14. And verse 1 is
14 and 14. Look, reapers. Reapers. Yeah.
Rev 14 and 14. And I looked, and behold, a white cloud, and upon the cloud one sat like unto the Son of Man,
Yahushai,
having on his head a golden crown, and in his hand a sharp sickle.
Remember, there was a time where the Lord told Yahushai, remember, he leaped down from heaven.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we got, remember, no man knows a time, hour, or day.
All right.
So you know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get, but we don't know the time. You would think it's now. You would think that the harvest is ripe. It ain't ripe yet. It's almost there though.
Almost.
It's almost there.
And almost is better than yesterday.
Exactly. And what did Jules say? He said, ain't quite time yet.
Right, exactly.
Remember, they was at the door.
Yeah.
And it ain't quite time yet.
Yep.
You know?
Hey, just like the scripture say, there's the time and place for everything.
It's there's a season.
Yeah.
Oh, before we end it, we got to read that.
It's not time.
It ain't time. It ain't quite time yet. Is that Ecclesiastes 7 or 3?
3. I remember James Brown saying in the movie, I need more time.
Look, a time for everything.
Yep.
To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up that which is planted. So we're waiting for the Lord to pluck up which is planted, but if it ain't fully grown, you can't pluck it.
Pluck it.
You got to leave it. Remember when we were at Mount Seir, Deuteronomy 2, the Lord said, leave him alone.
Yeah, don't touch Esau.
Remember Cain?
Yep.
Leave him alone.
Touch him.
He got to go be wicked. That's why you had the days of Noah. The wickedness exceedingly was great.
Yep.
So every heart imagination was evil. They got to be thinking evil. They got to do these things.
Got to.
Rev.
Back in Rev 14 and verse 15, it says, and another angel came out of the temple, crying with a loud voice to him that sat on the cloud, thrust in thy sickle and reap.
Woo.
For the time is come for thee to reap, for the harvest of the
earth is ripe. Woo. So it ain't quite ripe yet.
Oh,
it ain't quite ripe yet. One more verse.
Oh, it's a few. Oh man, this is getting good. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth.
You're right. You're up. Keep reading.
Excuse me. And he that sat on the cloud thrust in his sickle on the earth, and the earth was reaped. And another angel came out of the temple which is in heaven, he also having a sharp sickle. And another angel came out from the altar which had power over fire, and cried with a loud cry to him that had the sharp sickle, saying, thrust in thy sharp sickle, and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. That remind me, what's that? I believe it's Esdras or Wisdom of Solomon. It says that the Lord's going to save a cluster, talk about the elect, but the rest of the clusters, they're born in vain.
Exactly.
Because they're going to get judged.
So we're growing right along within this.
Right.
We're growing too. But the growth that they're doing is going to be seen that you need to burn it.
Right.
It's got to be burned.
Right.
That's an actual thing in agriculture, you know, where you actually burn it.
Burn the crops.
Yeah.
It's a term for that, though.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. But it makes sense because the elect did the first fruits.
Yep.
See? And it says, thrust in thy sharp sickle and gather the clusters of the vine of the earth, for her grapes are fully ripe. And the angel thrust in his sickle into the earth, and gathered the vine of the earth, and cast it into the great winepress of the wrath of the Most High.
Keep going. One more.
And the wine, verse 20. And the winepress was trodden without the city.
See, in the vine, what? Grapes are on the vine.
Right.
And you use the grapes to make wine.
Yep.
So all these people are grapes, and they're being gathered to make a great wine press. It's being analytical, like analogical. Use an analogy,
like being crushed.
Yeah. Yes.
They're being
crushed. They're gonna be bleed.
Yes.
The blood of grapes.
Yes. Shit, man. It says, and blood came out of the winepress, even unto the horse bridles, by the space of 1,600 furlongs.
Woo! So the blood, so much judgment, as if it could reach to the horse's bridle. So there's great judgment coming.
Great misery.
So we're watching the growth as we're growing, and then there's going to be a separation from what the naughty figs, the righteous, you know, the good cluster, the bad cluster. So the harvest, it ain't the harvest yet.
Right.
The harvest is usually at the end of summer, you know, September, October. So it's being used as an analogy, just like how you're waiting for the harvest to be fully grow, meaning every bit you could get from it, and then you reap. So that's what's happening. That's what's taking place right now, is every bit of wickedness, all right, is going to be allowed to grow until it's fully grown in evil, and then the Lord's going to cut it off. Remember, it says evil shall be cut off.
It better. It has to.
So Lord's will, you know, this was an edifying and exhorting and comforting lesson, you know, to you brothers and few sincere sisters, especially in these frustrating, vexing times. We get it, but we're thinking about the latter end. We're thinking about the latter rain, you know, the end all be all, you see. So we're going to leave it there. All right. We'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKodash. We'd also like to give double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do well. We want to say peace, okay? Peace and salutations to the Lord's elect. With that being said, Shalom.